wanted to go through some more details on the loan estimate for you guys. Hey everyone, it's Mortgage Mel and it's time for today's Mortgage Minute. So on a loan estimate, there is a ton of information and it's important that you understand what you're looking at. Also, be sure to go through and ask any questions that you do have of your own loan officer, or if you feel like you're not getting enough information, you can feel free to inbox me if you have a question, or put it right in the comments, no problem. So I am going to give you a little sample loan estimate up here. And we'll go through just a little bit of the information. So up at the very top on the left-hand side, you're gonna see your basic information, your loan number. I'm gonna block that out because I don't want you to share anybody's information. So, and then you're going to see the address of the property, the estimated property value, and then on the right hand side, and we already talked a little bit about this, it's what we're doing, 30-year fixed, 15-year fixed, so which amortization, which type of loan. It's going to have, if it's a refinance or a purchase, it's going to talk about whether it's fixed rate or adjustable rate. These are all important things for you to know and note. And then it's also going to talk about whether it is locked or not. And we had another video about whether these are locked or not. And it is important, if it is being disclosed to you and it is not locked, that amount can change. Super important, guys. Okay, then as we go further down, you're going to see the loan amount. So that's how much we are going to be financing, and then the monthly principal and interest, and that's just principal and interest only. It doesn't include your taxes or your insurance. So we would call that a payment total, but a monthly payment total with principal, interest, taxes, and insurance is really what we need to qualify people for. So then as you go a little bit further down, you're going to then see, is there mortgage insurance? What are the escrow amounts? Are we escrowing, and what are we escrowing? And it's going to go into your estimated closing costs. Down at the very bottom of page 1, you're also going to see, with those estimated closing costs, what those are. And then what's the estimated cash to close? So in this case, I'm doing a refinance. I'm trying to get as close to zero out of pocket as possible. So at this point, I actually have negative. There's money going back to the borrower. I have all of the escrows currently rolled back into the loan, but this actually can change slightly in a refinance, only because I'm going to get some escrow refunds from what they have already paid in, since it's already their house and they already have a mortgage. Then as we get into page 2, it's going to take apart all of those little pieces of our puzzle from page 1 and give us a little more detail. What exactly are we looking at? And so it's, are they paying any closing costs? In this instance, I'm actually paying the closing costs. So you aren't going to see a lender fee or an appraisal fee or any title related fees, because I'm going to cover those. And for their prepaid interest from the day they close to the end of the month, you'll see that in there. You'll also see your homeowner's insurance and property tax escrows. And those also have to be put in for the entire year. And then we're going to get funded back. Now, why the entire year? This is going to close in October. October is month 10, and we need 2 months cushion by law. So 12 months total, 1 year. But those escrows that they paid into already are going to fund a portion of this. So it's actually going to adjust slightly, but we got to give people a truthful estimate, yeah? And then on the last page, I want to show you just this little portion of it. So it talks about annual percentage rate. And I think that's really important because we'll probably do a whole video just on that, honestly, but APR is not your actual interest rate. It is the total cost of your loan expressed as a percentage. So In this case, 6.875 is their actual interest rate, and 6.896, which is just a smidge higher, is the total cost of the loan. So actually really getting a great deal. And most of that's because I'm covering the actual closing costs on this one. I hope that gives you a little bit better idea of what a loan estimate has on it. And that 3-page estimate needs to be as accurate as possible, honestly, for government compliance. But I want to make sure that you all understand exactly what's on there and exactly what everything means. So if, again, you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments. Have a great day.